Uh, what's up, guys? Today we'll be talking about the 2008 Hulk and my perspective and how I see the 2008 Hulk. And is he the strongest Hulk we've seen so far? The 2008 Hulk didn't really do too good at all. I mean, he had, his iconic moments against Abomination, his iconic character, the way he looked, definitely did resemble the comics Hulk, but otherwise I don't know. This Hulk, not exactly the best Hulk we've seen so far. And I want to talk over this Hulk and talk about his strongest feats and his weakest feats, and basically his weaknesses or his pros and cons. Let's just go over this right now. Now, we saw his physical strength, and he's actually physically not that strong. The Mark Ruffalo Hulk is stronger than the other Hulk from 2008. Overall, a lot actually. He's a lot more stronger than the 2008 Hulk. Yes, we saw him kill Abomination, but again, Abomination is a very strong character inside the comics at least. But what he did to him inside the DCEU film, he's not too strong. He's strong, but he's not too strong. He could probably destroy a small building, and that's overall the full capacity of it. I honestly don't think he could do much more than destroy a small building. I mean, that might be just my opinion. He probably could do a lot more stuff that are inconspicuous to what I'm saying, but what we've seen, he's not the most powerful abomination out there. Definitely not even close. He's not even strong enough to take down a helicopter. It's just like, yeah, it's not that strong. Now, this Hulk, though, he's probably faster than the other Hulk from 2018, or Mark Ruffalo's Hulk. He's clearly a much faster, actually. And I'm gonna have to go out and say that this Hulk is probably the most consistently favorite Hulk of mine. Because he's the most battle action. He's the one that you can expect to kick Thanos' ass when it comes down to it. He's the Hulk we were supposed to see until obviously he was fired from his job. The actor, I'm not gonna say his name, but he was hired. He was fired from a job. And I don't know, physical strength. What's the most powerful thing we see him do? Probably the thunderclap when he was able to make that shockwave with his hand when he clapped his hands. Yeah, probably the thunderclap. And also his durability is pretty insane. He's able to take shots from Abomination when he's simply throwing chains around like a fucking rag doll. He could pretty fairly, without a doubt, kill the Abomination in less than 10 minutes. It makes it look pretty easy too. Uh, his only weakness seems to be sharp objects. That's his only weakness. That's what it seems to be. Inside of comics, Hulk's literally immune to sharp stuff. But yeah, I guess in the movies he is uh not exactly too immune to sharp objects. You don't need a powerful weapon to kill him. All you need is a fucking pocket knife, and you walk up to him and you shank him like he's some kind of rag doll, and you make it, you just make it look that simple, right? But you shouldn't underestimate the Hulk because he also has a lot of pros, not just all cons. Sure, he might be weak to sharp objects, and all Superman has to do is shove his fucking hand that's made out of metal through Hulk to kill him. But he's also has an amazing pro that literally gives him the advantage against everybody, even people like Superman and literally Thanos. His physical strength is insane. Now we've seen him do some like pretty physical stuff that involve his strength. But yeah, his physical strength does not have a limit. The angrier he gets, as you could tell, the stronger he gets. When Abomination, kind of like went deeper to his skin with that sharp object thing, obviously one of his armor plates on his skin, sharp things, whatever you want to call them, he got very mad and he got stronger. He didn't get weaker. Sure, he got affected by a hit, but it also got him madder. And that's his pro, his major pro. He's limitless. He's to a point where all he got to do is get madder. And that's essentially his whole power, right? I mean, all he has to do is get mad and he wins. He wins. If you are strong enough to punch him into outer space, he's going to be as strong as a planet. It's just like, it's that simple with Hulk. he's limitless because he doesn't have a limit. He just doesn't have a limit. He's the Hulk. He's essentially not supposed to be even a thing. He's not even a thing. All right, he's quite literally a field of chemicals that were gone wrong. That's basically what he is. He's not human. He's not even a man. Well, he's a man, but he's not really anything else than that. But yeah, that's essentially it for Hulk. You know, he's limitless. He's physically strong, but there's a whole bunch of stuff wrong with this Hulk too. I mean, for the example, this looks nothing like how people would predict Hulk. You know, sure he looks like the comics a little bit, but his face at some points just doesn't look like it. Just doesn't make me think of the same classic Hulk that we've seen for the same classic movies back inside 2000 or 1960 or even 2005 movies better than this at a point, not the entire movie, but at a point, you know, where Abomination was about to kill the Hulk almost. I would say Hulk was looking pretty weird, bro. He wasn't looking like the actual Hulk that I seen and the actual Hulk I remember looking at. I mean, look at this guy. That's essentially it. He's physically strong. That's his pros, and his cons. He's not too smart, and the movie's kind of bad. Peace.